Hi everyone. So what is multiple sclerosis and how does it affect the nervous system? Well, imagine if you have too many lights on in your home and too many things plugged into the outlets that are on all at the same time. And then the electrical breaker panel trips and then the electricity just automatically shuts off in one area of your home. Well, this is how my husband describes his multiple sclerosis. He says that it's so overreactive in his body that it just causes some of his bodily functions to stop working properly. He's lived with multiple sclerosis about 20 years now, and we've been married almost 2 years. So if you will go to my PowerPoint slide and let's refer to the second slide, and we can go over some key points about multiple sclerosis. The National MS Society defines it as an unpredictable disease of the nervous system. And the National MS Society did a study in 2019, and they found that in 2017, there were about 1 million people in the United States that were living with multiple sclerosis or MS. So if you don't have multiple sclerosis, you may know someone that does, or you may know someone that may one day be diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And MS is diagnosed generally between the ages of 20 to 50. And that's also according to the National MS Society. And so, in the next 5 minutes, I'd like to go over how multiple sclerosis attacks the nervous system and the different components of the nervous system, which are the brain, the spinal cord, and the optic nerve. So, let's move on to my next slide. And here I have an illustration of the nerves, and then around it, the protective coating, which is called myelin sheath. We all have protective coating around our nerves called myelin sheath, and multiple sclerosis causes the immune system to attack that myelin sheath. So you can see when it's healthy and when it's damaged in this illustration. So let's go on to the next slide, and you'll see an illustration of the optic nerve and the brain and the spinal cord, which is the central nervous system. And this is what MS attacks. So let's go on to the next slide. Here I have an illustration of the brain, and then you can also see that myelin sheath when it's healthy and when it's damaged. So according to Geiser 2020, MS affects the brain because it attacks that myelin sheath that surrounds the gray matter and the white matter. And this damage can cause things like thinking problems, decision making, and memory loss. And I know with my husband, he's had trouble with his short term memory more than his long term memory. And so sometimes I'm able to help him remember things. And it's a reminder and a challenge to me to be more kind and compassionate towards him because of what he's dealing with. And so now that we know how multiple sclerosis affects the brain, let's talk about how it affects the spinal cord. Moving on to the next slide, I do have an illustration of the spinal cord. And according to myms.org, the multiple sclerosis affects the spinal cord because it attacks that myelin sheath, and the spinal cord relays messages between the body and mind. So when that myelin sheath is damaged, those messages are not transmitted clearly, and they may stop completely. And a person with spinal cord damage and multiple sclerosis might have trouble with balance when they're walking. I know that my husband does, and he uses a cane and he uses a walker, and I also help him with his walking as well. So this is another reminder to me when I help him to be more kind and compassionate towards others. And so now that we know how multiple sclerosis affects the spine, let's move on to how it affects the optic nerve. And this is the last slide, and you'll see an illustration of how the optic nerve, it connects the eye and the brain. So when multiple sclerosis destroys that myelin sheath, it causes swelling, and that's called optic neuritis. And the optic neuritis can cause temporary vision problems, which can be blurred vision or double vision. I know when my husband was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, one of the first signs for him was that he lost vision in one of his eyes temporarily. So he's gained sight back and has that in both eyes, but he is colorblind in one of his eyes. And so that is how the multiple sclerosis affects the optic nerve. And I hope that you now have a better understanding of that. And what we just talked about with the optic nerve, that was according to an article by Johnson in 2019. So I hope that you have a better understanding of how multiple sclerosis affects the different components of the nervous system, which are the brain, the spinal cord, and the optic nerve. And I also want to remind you that we talked about how the National MS Society found 1 million people in the United States were living with multiple sclerosis back in 2017. And that number may have increased since then. So it's likely that you might encounter someone with multiple sclerosis. So let's all remember to be kind and compassionate to them because of the internal struggle they're dealing with their nervous system. And this is how we can practice showing the love of Christ. Every time I get to help my cousin, or excuse me, my husband, it reminds me that it helps me go out and be kind and compassionate towards others and show the love of Christ. And let's all be grateful for the bodily functions that we have that do work. And I encourage you to study more about multiple sclerosis. There's so much more to learn about it. Thank you.